morning, class. Today we're going to learn how to multiply using partial products. We already know that when we see the word products, that means that we are looking for the answer to a multiplication problem. Well, we have a new term today, partial. You see that I've underlined the word part. I know that part is a piece of, and that's exactly what we're going to find is a piece of the product. We want to find part of that answer to our multiplication problem. So if I had the problem 36 times 42, and I wanted to find the product for this, the way that I will go about it is first I want to break my problem down by place value. Each of my numbers that I'm going to multiply. So I will take the number 36, and I know that 30 plus 6 will give me 36. And I also know that 40 plus 2 is the same as 42. That's what I'm doing when I break it by place value. I'm using my tens and my ones. Now, after I've broken my number down by place value, then I want to draw a rectangle. And I'm going to put these addition problems that I created with place value, and I'm going to put them on my box, on my rectangle. So I'm going to put the 30 plus 6 here, and I will put the 40 plus 2 here. Now, each time that I draw or I put my addition sign, my plus sign, I want to draw a line because that is going to help me separate my products into partial products. I want to first start, I want to label my boxes just because it helps me make sure that I have each of my numbers that are in my boxes together. So I'll come to the side and write A, B, C, and D. Alright, in order for me to find the product for A, I want to multiply my tens. I have 40 times 30. And because I know that 4 times 3 is 12, and I have my 2 additional zeros, I want to add those. That gives me 1,200. Then I want to multiply 40 times 6. I know that 4 times 6 is 24, and I'm going to add my 0. Then I'll take 2 times 30. I know that 2 times 3 is 6. And I'll add 0. And then I have 2 times 6, which is 12. Now that I have each of my partial products, I'm going to add them together. I want to make sure that when I add, I'm going to line them up by place value. Because if I don't, then my addition will come out incorrect. Okay? So I have 1,200 from box A. I have 240 from box B. I have 60 from box C. And I have 12 from box D. When I add them all together, 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 2 will give me 2. 0 plus 4 is 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. So I'll put my 1 and regroup my 1. 100 plus 200 is 300. 300 plus 200 will give me 500. And then I'm going to bring my 1 down because I have no other thousands. So I took my partial products of 1,200, 240, 60, and 12 and added them together, and they gave me a complete product of 1,512. So the answer to my problem, 36 times 42, is 1,512. When we break our multiplication problems apart by place value and use partial products, it makes it a little easier for us to come up with the total product in the end. Let's try this one more time. This time, let's say that we had 52 times 13. Once again, I want to take my factors that I'm multiplying, and I want to break them apart by place value. So 52 is the same as 50 plus 2. And 13 It's the same as 10 plus 3. I'll draw my rectangle, put my place value amounts, one across the top, one along the side. Each time I draw my plus signs, I'm going to draw a line. I'm going to go ahead and label to help me keep my things in order. My tens again, 10 times 50. 1 times 5 is 5, 2 additional zeros. 10 times 2 is 20. 3 times 50 is 150. And 3 times 2 is 6. I'll come over to the side and make sure that I have each of my partial products for my box. 500, 20, 150, and 6. I will add them all together, and that gives me a product of 676.